Okay, today is 17th of December, and we have AMA session for contest number 47, NFT collection distributor generative art contest. So we have two submissions, presentation of two submissions today. It is submission number 9 from Anton Platonov and submission number Alex, what is your submission number, please?
Number 3, maybe.
Okay, and submission number 3. So let's start from Anton, and then Alex will make a presentation.
Okay.
So Anton, please.
I'll share my screen. Host disabled participant screen sharing. Can you?
Yeah, try again.
Okay. This one. Okay. So I'll start with saying that for this distributor contest, I created a token standard, NFT token standard, because I had a token standard in mind for a while now, and this was the great opportunity to finish it and present it here. So I'll start with the token. So it's a token, collection, and distributor, three main entities. So token is a contract. It respects distributed programming, and one token is one contract. And it consists of two things. It consists of like general information, like I'll show you, like token ID, collection address, owner address, creator address. These are like separate fields in the contract. And there is one more field, metadata field. It's a string with JSON in JSON format. So the idea is that we have a general information that has like fixed number of fields. We don't need more fields for the standard. And for the media, for the asset, we can have any number of arbitrary fields that are stored in this JSON file. So for an example, for the JSON format, I have in the interface Solidity file, I have the description for the metadata JSON format. So these fields, they are required. They are how do you say that?
Mandatory.
Yeah, they are like known fields. So you can add any other fields and the standard won't cover them. But if you have these fields in your metadata JSON, any marketplace, any software will know how to parse it and show it. So it shows the custom name of the token, symbol, if exists, description, image URL, animation URL if it exists. It also has information about the file format and the attributes. So the attributes are like one of the keys of the generative art, because they have traits. Like if we take degen apes, so they have traits like hats, something in the mouth, anything. So these attributes solve storing this information. So it's an array, and you have trait type and the value. So it's just a string. You can write anything there. And I believe this makes this token standard very powerful, because you have basic information and you have extended information. So extended information, like metadata, it can store anything. And it also the standard keeps track of the creators who created the token. So it's an array of the struct creator share, and it has the creator address and the share in percent. So the standard has two fields, creators percent. So this field is the percent which the creators get from the secondary market. Like if we say 5% and we sell a token for 100 Evers, all creators, like all creators in this array will get these 5% or 5 Evers. And you can have multiple creators here with the custom share, like one of them has 10% share and the other one has 70% share. And they will split those 5% that are stated here according to their share. So this is the idea about that. And it also has, I know that sometimes people mint several tokens with the same picture, like a medal or something, and they just want to have like 10 of a kind, 10 coins or 10 medals or 10 something. So this standard has the keyword printable. So one token can be printed multiple times. So you can have the same token ID with the same picture, but it also has edition number, and you can like duplicate the token, and it will be the separate contract, but it will be like actually the same token ID. So if you want to, if you are doing an auction or some kind of an event, and you want to give away one token to 100 people. So you create 100 prints of one token, and you just give every person like a single token. Next, we go to the collection. Collection is very simple. It's just an entity that creates tokens. It has an owner. It has a function to create NFT and get the information. So it's pretty simple. So it's just a thing to keep tokens together. And then there is a distributor. So the idea of the distributor is to create some amount of tokens before actually minting them, store their information on chain, and allow people to mint these tokens like for money. Is everything clear right now? I mean, what I'm saying. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, till now it is actually one question. Where do you define token creator shares type?
So it is not stated in the standard, but right now, like you can do it however you want. But right now, when you create, so in this implementation of the standard, when you create, let me find a collection, like I assume that every token in the collection will have the same creators percent and the same number of creators. So it is in the constructor here.
Token creator shares.
Yes.
And where do you define this type, token creators shares?
Oh, the type. I mean, the type is here.
Yeah.
Is in token interface.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, so the distributor's task is to keep all the tokens that you want to mint and to manage the price and the sale or pre-sale start date. So if there is a sale start date and a pre-sale start date. Sale start date means that anyone with the required amount of money can mint the token. But pre-sale means that only whitelisted people can buy the token. And one more thing is that when you define the pre-sale start date, you can define the number of tokens that one wallet can buy. So you can say that one wallet can buy only 3 tokens or only 1 token at a time. So the way it works, it has the distributor has the array of metadatas for the token. So when you create a distributor, you have the, let me find the constructor for it here. So you can define the information about collection, about general information about tokens, like the parameter metadata is immutable, means that creator of the token can change the metadata. Sometimes it may be needed. For example, right now I'm storing information about the media in IPFS, but I wish we can move to the drive chain. So when we move to the drive chain, I can just update the metadata of the tokens and replace the IPFS link with the drive chain link. So users won't see anything, like see the transition. So it will be completely transparent for the user.
Sorry, so how is metadata storing related to drive chain?
No, metadata,
Yeah.
if you open the metadata information, it has the image URL. So right now, for the test, I'm using IPFS. But if I want to swap IPFS for drive chain and store the image in drive chain, I can just replace the URL in this JSON. So I take the token that is already minted that points to IPFS, and I can update the IPFS link and replace it with the drive chain link, or however the drive chain link will look like. I don't know.
Okay.
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 So the distributor does not state how you are generating the your generative art. So it actually doesn't care. So you can generate it however you want, and it just requires you to get to upload the generated art. So for the sake of the test, I also included the Python script to generate the assets. So I found some assets on the internet that has background. So it's the eyes. I'll show you the. It's just a generative art with eyes. It has, every eye has different lids, different eye color, different everything. So yeah, I found this on the internet for the sake of this example. And so this script, what it does, it just goes through every folder, gets all the media that it's in this folder. It has the traits for every picture, and the probability, it's the weight that is like a rarity. So and then it just generates any number. Like I used 200 for the test collection, but you can like say 10,000, for example. And it just generates this number of images with applying one layer above another. And this website, yep.
Traits, what is it?
Traits is traits are the like characteristics of the picture, of the final picture. So let me show you one of the generated assets, for example, like this one, right? If we open the JSON file, wait a second. So it has attributes. So background of this image is black. but we don't see the background. Eyeball color is red. So this eyeball color is red. The eye color is pink and it is small. So the eye itself, it is a small one. Iris size, shine type, bottom lid, top lid.
Is it used to create a description, right?
It's kind of a description. It's kind of a way to define a rarity of the certain NFT. So you can say that you have 10,000 NFTs and only 5 of them have red hat, or only 2 of them have, I don't know, golden chain on the neck.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, so you predefine that. So if you go to the assets and say, so this eyeball is red, and when you go to the generator, every time this image for the eyeball is used, the red ball color will be applied to the JSON file. To wrap it up, everything together, I also created a CLI application in Python. It helps you to create. It doesn't help you to generate the assets, but it helps you to create a wallet, create a distributor, create a collection, upload everything to the IPFS, upload everything to the distributor on chain, and change distributor parameters. So what I was doing past hour, I was uploading everything to FLD net because the DevNet is dead. I think I can show you. Yeah. So if you run CLI, you can show information about it. So for example, if we go CLI wallet, it will show me that the CLI uses the multi-signature wallet. The wallet address is this one, balance, and if I go distributor, it also shows me information about the distributor. And the idea is that you generate your art, you go CLI init, it creates, so wallet already exists and distributor already exists, but if you don't have them, it will create a wallet for you, it will create a distributor for you, it will give you the address, before that, it will give you the addresses to send your tokens to the contracts. So after that, you go and CLI upload, and you say the folder with the assets. So it will be I think it will say that it's an error because I already uploaded everything. And this CLI also uploads, first it uploads media to the IPFS, then it replaces the image link automatically in the JSON file. So you don't need to, sorry?
It didn't say error.
Yeah.
Could you run it again?
No, it didn't say error because everything was uploaded already, because I was uploading it to FLD network. And it was checking current on-chain metadatas, and it saw that all metadatas were uploaded correctly. So the thing is that if you stop the uploader halfway, you can run it again, and it will start from the point it stopped last time. So you can run it multiple times until everything is uploaded.
Okay, got it.
Okay. After that, before finalizing everything, you go verify, and it will say that 200 images were uploaded correctly. 200 images and 200 metadatas. When verification is successful, you go and do finalize. So finalize means that you lock the data in distributors and you cannot change it anymore. So you cannot like cheat and change the places of the NFTs to mint the one that you want. I don't know, maybe, I don't remember if it gives you an error if it was already finalized. Yeah, tokens already locked, nothing to do here. So now I'll show you that right now there is 5 tokens minted in the collection. If I go back here and do CLI mint, it will mint 1 token. So when I reach 200, it won't be able to mint anymore. But until I have less than 200 tokens, I can mint from, I don't, so when the contest started, I thought about enabling a whitelist to test whitelist too, but I think there was some problem understanding that for other people. So I just disabled whitelist and now the mint is open for everyone. Okay, so it said minting is done and it was 5 tokens and now it is 6 tokens. But if I open, it shows me only the tokens that I have. So this address, this Ton wallet address, it has only 2 tokens. So I can go to the surf, open the dbot. So the dbot address in FLD is the same as dbot address in DevNet. Let me press mint. And this website updates information automatically. Yeah, now it has 7. And if I open it, it will have, wait a second. Yeah, now it has 3. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, it is time to ask them now.
Okay, guys. Actually, I have a couple of questions. So you told us that you actually, why did you choose to create the standard?
Because every time we speak about TNFT, for example, everyone says that we don't want a standard. And this is a problem because when you try to use the token, you don't know how to use it for it to be shown on marketplaces, for example.
But do you have any other persons, teams, or anybody who is supporting your standard except you?
Right now, no. So I was hoping to present my standard on this generative art contest and then try to like show people that why it is good.
Can I answer here? Can I answer here?
But did you discuss it with other participants?
No.
Yeah, Mikhail. Shortly, please.
The marketplace that will be supporting the standard. I think that, Tom, you maybe tell about a bit more what is the the pluses for the standard that you developed if compared to the true NFT. Yeah, because maybe it might sound pretty strange, like we have a standard, but there's another standard, and why did we develop it and stuff. So maybe you could just a bit evaluate why it might be better, why maybe at some point people would like to move to it, and so on. Thank you.
So I think that TNFT standard, like the way it is right now, it's a bit overloaded because it has a lot of contracts in it, and you need to take care about the indexes, index bases, and like to deploy one collection and one token, you need to deploy how many? 4 indexes for that. And it doesn't, look, I don't want to say anything bad about TrueNFT. I'm just saying that I don't think that in the long run, like it's a good idea. And this one, my standard is a simple standard. It looks like the original tip 3 somehow, because we have a collection and we have a token as a separate contract. But the main idea is that I want the contents of the token contract to be standardized. So for anyone who wants to use it, he will just either take the interface and implement their own contract, or they just use the existing one and they won't have any problems listing their tokens on any marketplaces that support the contract, the standard.
Understand, Anton.
That's really was another question of mine. Oh, okay, Alex.
Do I understand correctly that this standard is for other collections of distributed generative arts, like it's so I can use it in similar works, like other participants of this contest could use it?
Yes.
But nobody else. I mean, it's not.
What do you mean?
Global. No, I mean it's.
I would like it to be global. I would like it to be global.
Global like TNFT.
Yes.
Can you demonstrate usage of your token on the natural example, meaning the system of smart contracts you have developed for this contest? Either source or binary. You have developed a set of smart contracts.
Correct.
They can exist in 2 forms, basically, source and binary. Each of those collections represents a set of NFT items, right?
Yes.
Because can you demonstrate how to use this token to process the sources of your smart contracts?
I actually don't get the question. What do you mean? I mean, I just showed how to create and mint the NFTs and how they are like created and shown on the website. So what is the question?
That was for the images, but can you apply this to the text information and to the binaries? Because your smart contracts are NFTs themselves, and
so if
the binaries are also NFTs. So if the collection is the collection, right?
So if you go to the metadata JSON format, there is a category for the NFT that you created. So the standard ones like are image, video, audio, VR, HTML, but no one stops you from extending this list to create like a binary, a text. So you can.
How hard is it? Can you demonstrate it on this example?
I mean, if you.
Can you demonstrate it?
Yes. So
or
you
is
go.
It too problematic?
So
to add another category and upload the collection.
So I don't have scripts to automatically generate the assets of a different format because, like, I prepared the PNG generator, but basically you. I'll just let me. So you have this JSON file for the NFT, and instead of saying type image /PNG, you say it's a binary. And so this URI will be a link to the binary file, for example. If you don't need to have any attributes, you can have 0 attributes. if you don't want to have and category, like, for example, if you don't want to have the cover image for the token, you just remove it. And like it's completely customizable. You can put anything here. So not all marketplaces maybe will be able to show the binary file, and they will show like the empty square, for example. But as I see, the power of the JSON string is that you can put anything there. So you don't need to change the standard to store binary files, to store 3D model files, to store any kind of other files, archives, anything.
Okay, let's simplify it. Let's assume your collection consists of a single source code file.
Okay.
Can you upload it?
You mean upload right now to the
Yep. Like let's take either liquid NFT or distributor. One of those. It will be a collection of one item.
I mean, I can, but it will take maybe 10 or 15 minutes to
15 minutes
prepare.
to upload one.
Because I don't have
scripts to upload one file, right?
Because I don't have scripts to upload one file. Yes.
You don't. You need scripts to upload one file.
Because I prepared the scripts I prepared the scripts to upload the collection, the generative art collection for the contest. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a problem to create the script. I'm saying that it will just take time right now during the AMA session to create the script.
Okay. Okay, thanks. It was a really hard question. It was not out of scope for the contest, because for the contest you're good, but for the standard,
okay, wait,
not yet.
Okay, wait. You want it? You will get it.
Yeah. Good.
I have this. Just bear with me. I have this run tests script, and I will just go and let me just change it. I will say attributes will be empty, properties, it will be binary. Or let's upload, not binary file, but
text file.
Text file. Text. This one will be empty too. Test number. Okay. I think I can do it without a distributor.
Yeah, for the records, just we are wasting the
yes,
time.
I was
listing time. Just it's out of the scope of this contest.
Just to show the point.
Yeah, just to show the point of the standard. So sorry for wasting your time.
I need.
Sorry if I can withdraw the question. It's.
I mean, I can show you, and so the idea is that in the future, the standard will get a lot of like scripts or websites where you can make 2 or 3 clicks and upload any file you want. But right now, because in many contests, the works are MVPs and they don't have like this huge infrastructure to handle everything, every request that you want. But again, if you want me to finish this and show you how the file is uploaded, I can do it.
We can stay after session. I don't want to spend people's time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's do it afterwards.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just saying it's not a problem to upload any type of file to.
Yeah, actually, it would be a good idea to prepare some command line interface utility to upload any type, just some customization for your standard. Did you publish it, by the way, your standard? Did you publish it somewhere?
Not yet. It's on GitHub only right now, but I will publish it like in the nearest future.
Yes, somewhere in a forum.
Yes.
Also, I have other questions. What wallets do you support? Because I watched your demo on YouTube, you used TonSurf wallet, as I remember, and now you use Ton wallet.
So for the website, right now, the website supports only Ton wallet and is it Crystal wallet? Broxus, the wallet from Broxus. And Surf is used only to mint from a dbot, because I was using the Ton provider JavaScript library from Svoy Dev, and right now they support only 2 types of wallets. But in the future, I don't see a problem of adding any wallet.
So right now you could run the bots only using TonSurf wallet, right?
Dbots can be run in any environment that supports dbots. So it's TonSurf, it's CLI. It is, I think Extraton had a website with dbots. There was a dbot browser contest some time ago.
Yeah.
So you can take any dbot browser and use this dbot there.
Yeah. I'm just asking about your practice. What did you use, and what would you recommend for your users? That is the question is about.
So the users need to use like some kind of a website. So if there is a website, there will be a list of, so I think that I saw recently there was a like source code for all the wallets that were used in Chess NFT. So it's just a matter of adapting the this interface.
Yeah. Clear, but
can I jump here in a second?
No.
Can I jump here in a second? Unfortunately, we're not having.
Do you have a question, Mikhail?
Yeah, I just wanted to comment that unfortunately we're not having in the ecosystem like of all-in-one solution to connect all the wallets. And as far as I know, there are like scattered pieces, and maybe it's just for the future idea, for the future contest maybe or something. We should run something that will be.
No, Mikhail,
like,
it's not a question, please. Mikhail, it's not a question, please.
Oh.
So right now the proved way is to use the TonSurf for dbots and Ton wallet or Crystal wallet for
the website, yes.
For the website.
Yeah, because I looked into Oberton, but it looks kind of like a surf. It's not an extension that pops up above the website. It opens in a new window, and it needs to, like, you need to redirect some, I don't know, like it's harder to use Oberton, for example, comparing to the Ton wallet or Crystal wallet.
Okay, no, it's not like accusations or something like this. It's just what recommendation I could make for my users. For example, if I want to publish some NFT collections, right? So if I will create some documentation for users, user manual, so I should put some recommendations. Okay, thank you. Does anybody else have any question? Oleg, Sergey, Boris. Nobody. Okay, then.
Okay.
Thank you, Anton.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Let's go on. And now we have a submission number 3 from Alex.
Yes.
Please make your demo, presentation, and so on.
So everything you need to know about this project is on GitHub. It has documentation with information about every step of creation NFT collection. and modification of this collection. You need to know this project is made to help bootstrap your NFT project. I mean, it should be modified by, if you want to create your collection, you can change anything in this project, but it is easy to use. So here it is 3 guides for creation of NFT. And here in each guide, 5 steps. So first of all, you generate your images and traits. Here in project is included a generator for images. It generates images from layers, which are in image source directory. You can create your own images, or you can generate your images as you want and put it another directory for future upload. Images can be stored in IPFS on your own server or CDN, or in blockchain. So here include IPFS uploader, where you can easily paste your keys from Pinata Cloud and upload images from this folder to IPFS. Also, you can metadata also generated by generator script. Here it is. Each metadata is a JSON file, which similar to OpenSea metadata in Ethereum. It has attributes, which traits name of token, token ID, link to image. It can be linked to IPFS or to server or anything you want that points to your image, or not only to an image, any file which represented in NFT, and also backlink to this metadata. So here I have backlink to API server, which I run here. It also can be a link to IPFS with this metadata. And next step is deploy NFT collection. Source code of NFT collection is modified through NFT with some changes. So it is Minter contract, which stores metadata and accepts money and means token in root contract. It is should be modified if you want add your own minting logic or some features for your collection. Also, data contract stores link to image and link to metadata. It is can be linked to IPFS or server. Also, this project has Explorer. It's a simple React app which also could be used to make your own collection website. Here I have running Explorer. You can see your NFTs minted. Slow them. Okay, you can mint NFT here, but in this example web app, wallet is not connected. I mean, wallet connected via Ton SDK JavaScript library, and you can integrate any wallet browser extension for this purpose. But here wallet hard-coded. So I think that's all. You can watch YouTube video with full demonstration of creation, collection, and uploading all data to IPFS. If you have questions, you can ask.
So you have a TNFT Explorer and API server.
Yes.
So TNFT Explorer, what is the purpose of it?
It is a web interface for your collection. It shows your NFTs in contract. It fetches. Okay, I can show network tab. It fetches NFT from NFT data addresses to NFT data addresses from blockchain, and gets its links to metadata and image, and gets it from IPFS or server. So here it's traits. It is address of data contract and image which stored on IPFS.
Also, you have a true NFT application and API server application.
Yes.
So what are their purposes?
API server is the API similar to API on OpenSea. On OpenSea, you can create your own collection externally and pass their link to server where marketplace can enter number of your token and get information about it. So it is made to easily integrate your collection to any other service, because a developer has no need to call contract and get data from contract. He can call API and get information from HTTP.
Okay, and true NFT?
True NFT, it is not fully implemented yet because it is a lot of work, honestly. But it can be integrated to project, because in data you can add your JSON and store metadata in image directly and in contract. So if
Can you
you
demonstrate
want,
this?
Could you
now
repeat, please?
Yes.
It can be easily done, but not now.
Why? Can you deploy the system, or can you
Boris,
make a change and show how it works?
Boris, could you repeat your question?
I read the description, and I wonder how this work is related to the contest. Is there a smart contract system developed which handles metadata?
It handles link to metadata, but you can pass not only link, you can pass JSON directly here and store in contract. But I think easily to pass link, because on Ethereum, NFT stores link. It is easily for developers, easily for everyone, I think.
It might be easy, but it was not the point of the contest. The point of the contest was to create a smart contract system which handles all the data on chain, allows indexing, viewing, modifying permissions, all this on smart contracts. What I see in the sources of repository, just a not even really modified version of TrueNFT, which compiles with multiple warnings. So I wonder if this work is related to the contest at all.
I don't get the point. You mean
Your application API server, it gets information from local database. It is not connected to the blockchain, right?
yes.
Your next application, NFT Explorer, where does it get its data?
It gets data from blockchain.
From blockchain.
Can you demonstrate this?
Yes. Here, fetch NFT function connects to root contract and runs function to get NFTs. So
can you show it how it works?
It works here.
That's a local host. You said fetching data from the blockchain.
Yes, I have running local node.
That doesn't help. Okay, really. Local node is not a blockchain.
Why? It is local blockchain.
Because it's different from blockchain in all aspects.
It is local Tonos blockchain.
Alex, did you publish it to the DevNet or FileD network or any other network?
No.
Could you publish it in
Yes.
any network?
It can be easily published.
Do you have instructions how to publish it in a FileD network, for example?
Yes. We need a multi-signature wallet in this network, and we need to put it in .env file. Mm,
And when you are taking data from the blockchain, do you call some smart contracts?
Yes, we first of all call NFT root contract and call index contracts and get data contracts. It is how TrueNFT works.
In NFT root contracts, which is inside a TrueNFT components, TrueNFT core source
Yes.
folder.
Yes, it is TrueNFT.
Actually, there are 3 TrueNFT files in your folder structure, as you can see. TrueNFT share surfer source, NFT root. TrueNFT components, debots, interfaces.
Yes, but we using TrueNFT core now.
TrueNFT components, TrueNFT core, source, NFT root.
Yes. So FLD, how I can move zoom bar which closest to me? Oh,
To share another screen? To
Okay.
not to share.
FLD tone depth. Okay. So network FLD tone depth. Yeah. For deploy, we pass FLD tone depth.
So inside the TrueNFT folder, components folder, TrueNFT core, source folder, you have NFT root, minter, index basis, index data, 5 smart contracts.
Yes.
Is it your smart contracts or?
It is modified to NFT contracts.
It is modified to NFT contracts.
So to deploy to any network, you can just you should just paste network address and run deploy command. Everything described in GitHub.
Have you deployed it with your command?
Yes, I can deploy.
Could you please toss the address of the smart contract deployed in the chat?
Wait a minute. I don't have files here required. Okay, so NFT. NFT. Package. Boy. Okay, it needs quite a time to deploy it, but it can be done.
I seriously doubt it. You even got the endpoint wrong. It's jql.customer.net.
Sorry.
It's not affiliate on dev, it's jql.customer.net.
You're deploying it to the wrong network.
I haven't worked with how.
G. No, not J. G. GQL.
GQL. Okay.
.customer.net. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, actually, Alex, let's agree that this will be your homework, right? Boris, what do you think these smart contracts modified through NFT, will they serve as a smart contract system required in a contest?
Definitely not, because as we just have
What do you
seen,
think?
even the failure of deployment was not spotted, so it is not visible. It's a reject for me. Thanks.
Sorry, можно по-русски, извините. Сложно немного на английском объяснить.
Okay, let's finish this like official part. And I have a question for you, Alex, actually. So as I can see, you didn't create your own standard. You used True NFT, right?
Yes. And
why didn't you create your own standard?
Because why I should create? We have created our own NFT when we created wifostone.com. We had our own NFT, but it's a big problem that if everyone will create their own standard, it will not be standardized, maybe. When we are using True NFT standard, we can, if you have a project which can work with True NFT, you can work with many True NFT collections. And my point was to create a collection that will be compatible with other collections. For example, with Grand Bazaar, I believe they will be able to add this. They will support these contracts natively because they support True NFT. And what they need to do is just get a call function that I created with getMeta, which returns image and metadata. It's all they need to do to add this support of these contracts, if they already support True NFT.
So do you want to say that if I will use your solution I could publish my collections to the Grand Bazaar without any real difficulties?
Yes.
Okay, then I will have a question for Anton again.
What?
Okay, let's finish with this submission. Does anybody else have any question?
I have something to say, a little thing to say.
Question?
So it's not a question, but it applies not only to my submission, but to any other submissions. So if a person uses a free IPFS account in Pinata Cloud, free account has a limit to how many requests per second you can make. So if you have like 10 tokens on a page and you refresh the page, you can get errors downloading some token images. But if you refresh the page several times, it will be downloaded correctly. So I just want the juries not to be confused, because here in this submission, free IPFS account is also used. And so if juries see that some media was not downloaded correctly from the internet on the website, it should not confuse them, because it's limitations of a free IPFS account.
Okay, thank you. About questions, does anybody else have a question for this submission number 3? Sergey, Oleg, Boris? Nope. Okay, so thank you. Thank you, Alex, for your presentation. So I hope you will publish your smart contract system to FLD network and dev network when it will be available, and post the link to the forum just for jury who will verify, who will listen this presentation and will check your submission later, like tomorrow or on Monday.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So Anton, actually question about your standard. So,
Okay.
For example, as I can see, Alex solution from Alex should be, I could use it to publish my collection on Grand Bazaar, for example.
I don't think so.
Of course, it should be, I don't know, maybe he should fix some bugs or maybe improve some improvements, but it's a question of the quality of the software. It's not a question of the standard.
The thing is that Grand Bazaar has their own standard of TNFT, and they support only their standard of TNFT. And that means that if you want to include some other TNFT standard from other party, they will need to make some work. So Grand Bazaar will need to make some work to show and use these NFTs. So it's almost the same as supporting a different standard. And you cannot just come to Grand Bazaar and say, oh, I have 10 different variations of TNFT, just include them all. And I don't think they will do that.
Alex.
But change some lines in different True NFT contracts. It's much easier than include another standard, because just less of work. Of course, it requires some work because they are using their own True NFT, but it is not so much of work to add new some functions to already existing True NFT contracts.
You know, it's just speculating. I can say that my standard is very simple and it's very easy to add support for it.
Wait, Alex, who should do this work to change several lines of code?
Marketplace. Yeah.
Marketplace?
Yes.
But could you change your solution, like if it is really several lines of code, to make it compatible with, for example, Grand Bazaar solution or any other?
If I'll do that, I will have just their contracts. I mean, I mean, I don't know the specification of their contracts, but if I want, of course, I believe I can do it.
No, I just I'm thinking which way is better. I don't have
Every way requires some work from marketplaces.
Oh, maybe Alex could change his solution to be compatible with
But
particular marketplace.
He created his solution to have the functionality for distributor and for generative art. So if he removes that, he will lose the features he wanted to add. So it's not a win-win. It's not that easy.
Okay. So I don't have any other questions or thoughts. Anybody else? Opinions?
Maybe we can finish the official recorded part and maybe have a chit chat in Russian if the submissions demonstrations is over.
Yeah, I think submission demonstration is over, so all English speaking jury members or society members could like stop. And what do you think if we could continue the records in Russian? Можем мы не останавливать
I'm not
запись?
sure if it's relevant. Можно не останавливать? Нет, тут никаких секретов нет. Просто,
Тут просто не договорились
смотреть,
наушниками.
Если мы все
надо,
собрание проводили на
всё равно.
английском, то запись тоже должна быть вся на английском. Да, если мы хотим записывать на русском, это должна быть другая запись.